Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Argumentative Neighbors, a Meaningful Elaboration, A.N.I.M.E. Today we will be discussing the anime Black Blood Brothers. Our topics will include pride in the Black Bloods, how Zelman is Happiness Bunny from Shin-chan, racism, prejudice, and Hong Kong versus Japan, reincarnation, sexual themes, that homosexual-seeming support character with the purple hair, how Jiro's hat looks like a scarecrow's hat, romance, the special zone, coins, how the ending is similar to that of Trinity Blood, how the Kowloon King is never actually shown, and we'll debate on whether Lord Dragon is an interesting character or not. Sorry. Introducing the panel first, from Palm Beach County, Florida, fan of 10 years, Christopher Davis. And from Banjia, Vietnam, wait, you have to get it over the... And from Banjia, Vietnam, fan of 12 years, Tran. And I'm the host and editor of the show, Jake Rose, fan of 12 years, born here in Worcester, Massachusetts. Okay. Pride in the Black Bloods. I'll go first. Well, the show only lasts a few days, and he learns it on the first day of those few days. It's kind of hard to get behind a cause that quick, refers to a group that he's already a part of so fast. This is quite similar to Hellsing, where they have the freaks versus the true vampires, and in this case it is the Kowloon children versus the non-Kowloon children.
I still don't get how they call it Black Bloods. Both of them have red blood. Makes no sense to me whatsoever. That's all I gotta say.
We don't even know what's there. Go.
I think the Black Bloods has something to do with their black magic, their powers, etc.
Our second topic, how Zelman Clock is the Happiness Bunny from Shin-chan. There's not really much to talk about on the subject other than it's just hilarious how that bunny that the low-income daughter and mother, they had these bunnies that they like beat up to get out their anger. And the bunny is voiced by the person who voice acts for Zelman Clock. What?
Pyromaniac Happiness Bunny.
Happy in... okay, whatever.
Pyromaniac.
Okay, no, you said it plenty of times. Shut up.
Bunny!
Alright.
Bunny!
The Kowloon children are hated and exterminated by even the morally sound Jiro, who kills them for his own well-being as well as the safety of his ex-lover slash brother and just vampires in general.
Also, there was the Kowloon children killing the Kowloon children.
Also, it's similar to the ghouls from Hellsing. The Kowloon children are kind of like zombies a bit, since they're well, they still have some free will, but they're more evil and their minds are warped. But the ghouls have no minds, but it's still there's a separate type. That's
Racism between the Kowloon children and the Black Bloods are like the kind of like the rape of Nanking when like the Japanese as normal Black Bloods invaded China, the Kowloon children, and killed them because they hated them. And yeah. And also, what was the other thing? The Black Bloods hate, and humans hate the Kowloon children so much that they actually have specific weapons made to kill Kowloon children.
It's caught underneath the fucking chair.
Speaking of the anti-Kowloon weapons, aren't the weapons the same? I mean, anti-vampire, anti-Kowloon weapons. Same damn thing.
Okay. It's also in Blade how vampires and mod vampires hate each other. Like in, I believe it was Blade 2, the vampires teamed up with Blade to kill something that is similar to the Kowloon children. And they drink blood, and whoever they drink blood from become vampires. And the vampires that they drink blood from also become converted to that type of vampire.
Still, you have to hold it by the corner. Our next topic, reincarnation.
Buddhist-wise, reincarnation is a belief that we have that when someone dies, they don't actually go to hell or heaven necessarily. They may become reborn into something else. Sometimes people can be born to animals or living objects such as trees. And also, the more times you get reincarnated, they say you get closer or further away from nirvana. And once you've reached nirvana, you have escaped the cycle of life. You are now immortal and never get sick, never get old, never get hungry. Reincarnation, like within the Black Blood Brothers show, it's like more like a phoenix than the Buddhist religion.
Our next topic, always a favorite, sex. Zelman notices that Mimiko is aroused by him. They say that having your blood sucked is better than sex. Jiro explains that he can tell that she's a virgin by her blood, and she freaks out and accuses him of sexual harassment. That purple-haired support character, the really faggy one, I really didn't like this character. He was overly energetic.
And feminine.
He was too feminine. He didn't serve a purpose. His femininity didn't serve a purpose. His energy didn't serve a purpose. He didn't appear at the end of the show, so there was really no point in including him in the series. Yeah.
On that topic, the character strongly reminded me of one of Diva's Chevaliers from Blood Plus. You know, same hairstyle, just a different color. Actually, the manner of speaking and the voice kind of reminded me, too. So.
Movies from the 80s. Jiro's scarecrow hat. His hat looks like that of a scarecrow. It's pretty self-explanatory. Romance. There are really only two major instances of it, and it is Jiro and Mimiko, which Loyal will talk about, and Jiro and Alice, who was reincarnated to be Kitaro, which I'll talk about now. It's a bit weird that his love is reincarnated as a young boy who he raises as his brother.
Mimiko and Jiro. I don't think Jiro really likes Mimiko, maybe as a friend, but not like in a romantic way. But I believe Mimiko does, because she wants him to be around. She keeps him. She wants him to go into the special zone and live there with her, kind of. And she even kind of made him live at her place for a while.
During the dramatic duel between Jiro and August.
It's supposed to be like you're talking to me, not them.
Jake, you remember that epic duel between Jiro and August?
Uh-huh.
Wouldn't it be funny if when they threw the coin it landed off the building?
Is it heads or tails? That seems so fake.
Yeah.
Like, Jake, do you remember
It should be a distance voice. Is it heads or tails?
Okay.
Maybe I should do that.
I was going to talk about how the ending to Black Blood Brothers is similar to that of Trinity Blood.
I believe the reason that Black Blood Brothers and Trinity Blood kind of ended the same because the main enemy that they were trying to kill, they defeated it, but they didn't kill it or eradicate it or anything. It escaped, and at the ending of Trinity Blood, him and what was his name? The priest and Abel was accompanied by another vampire to search for his elder brother in order to destroy him permanently. With Black Blood Brothers, the two brothers are now accompanied by Mimiko to try to eliminate other Kowloon children along the way.
Now on to how the Kowloon King doesn't appear.
The Kowloon King was referenced plenty of times throughout the show. He was, defeated by Jiro. Throughout the whole series, we never saw the Kowloon King.
With the exception of his ashes being in the coffin in the 11th yard.
It's better than...
Special Zone! There's just cooler things to call it. They call it, Vampire Land.
The Loy Free Zone.
The Loy Free Zone. Oh, if only such a place existed. Quickly pop on screen and say, "My butt is handsome."
My butt is better than your face.
That's not what I told you to say, but okay. Special Zone! And now we're gonna debate on Lord Dragon, aka Sei. I don't like this character mostly because he's omnipowerful. Like he never gets his just desserts, and he never gets owned or anything. He's just, when he gets angry, he goes Super Saiyan or something, and then everyone's afraid. Also, I don't like how he's a little kid and he's quiet. Most little kids in anime are kind of talkative. I don't like the glasses. I don't like how he randomly has a picnic with them. That was kind of stupid. And I don't like how Kane is so submissive towards him.
Well, considering how much power he has, I'm surprised that he couldn't step into the final battle sooner. I mean, I understand that he was using quite a bit of his power to keep that barrier up 24/7, like all the time throughout the series. And when he finally released the barrier and started using some of his own powers, instead of, fighting, really fighting, when he was fighting, he still didn't fight very much. I mean, he took out a lot of the Kowloon children, but he left the final decisive battle to Jiro against Cassandra. I mean, he's got the memories of an older vampire who's at least a couple centuries old. I mean, it's not like Kataro, where he didn't have all those memories. Is he gonna act like a kid just because he's got the body of a kid? He's got the mind of freaking hundreds of year old vampire.
Are you done? My God, I'm sick of holding this.
I'm Chris Davis.
I'm LT Tran.
And I'm Jake Rose. Thank you for watching episode 5 of A.N.I.M.E.
4.
Is it 4?
Yeah, it's 4, dude.
And thank you for watching episode 4 of A.N.I.M.E. Next week we'll be discussing the anime. What do you mean?
You don't even have an anime big tell yet. Just pick a random 26er.
It's a secret. Bye.
Surprise!
Surprise! Click on this to go to episode 5, which will be about... To be a man, you must have honor and a penis.
Love and peace!
We're not doing Shin-chan, Jake.